The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's made its way, shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe. That's a little off target. Oh, he's onto this. And he's managed to... Nielsen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Nielsen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Khan claims comfortably. Messi. Nielsen. He's picked his way through. Nielsen. He saw the date. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. Oh, he saved it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kane. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the flag has stayed down. He's found the way through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Takes a shot. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice looking ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short. Well read, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Mbappe is onto this. Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that was very necessary. Ball's gone out of play. In towards the back stick. That has been knocked clear. Played it again. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Borussia Dortmund leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Guendouzi. Sporting, finding their passes. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Borussia Dortmund, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Chance for a shot! It's in! Sporting are all square. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga, now it's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Modric. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Xabi Alonso spots it and intercepts. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in. It's Kane! That is ended. Tries from a long way out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking for a runner. Well, that pass isn't the best. Modric.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
60,332.
Modric.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 20, Danielson. Coming on to replace him is
That is
number
not
22.
Knocks it into space. Pings it across. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Xabi Alonso. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Such good technique.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No luck with that dink over the top. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lee Kang in with... There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lee Kang in really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Griezmann. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 11, David Villa. Number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 8.
And the keeper beats it away. Park Ji-sung. Donadoni.
Oh, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Borussia Dortmund will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Real chance! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Donadoni duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So all square and not... He's having a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Donadoni has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's their second corner of the game.
On the field is number 21, Stoichkov.
He gets big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And this is Park Ji-sung. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose. Here's a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Substitution in progress.
But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Just 5 minutes left. Look at the space. Messi! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Sporting take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
It's run loose here.
Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's got away. Decent
indicated.
Off the post. Crossed in again. Punched away. Probing pass, not the most accurate pass, and back to the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Kane. It's Kane! That is decidedly lacking. Now it's Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Khan gets good distance on it. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund definitely struggled to get going. That was...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So it's down to business here. Batistuta totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation.
Chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Owen. Played into space. And he was alert to it. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Owen. Tries a measured ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Belletti. Fiore. Chance for a shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Howson getting this one clear. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is...
Big chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. And a chance! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Owen, Fiore, and he's heaved it away. Baresi makes the interception. And this is Owen. Schneider! It's hit the upright. And it's ended up in no man's land. It's Schneider! They want to be quick to recover this. Xavi Alonso, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Schneider. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Fiore gets into some space. Quick look, then plays it in. Robson! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Half-time getting close now. No, that's been intercepted. Robson. Fiore has found the net here, of course. And it's Belletti. Schneider. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, easy pickings there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Borussia Dortmund didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And here's Owen. Fiore looking to play him in. Owen! No, he's missed it.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free. Schneider did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Xavi Alonso floated through. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get rid. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. Messi. And this is Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Just eases him off the ball. Nice-looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better. A long ball by the goalkeeper.
The attendance
60 minutes played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider, nicely weighted ball, spread neatly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Danielson. Xavi Alonso.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9,
Fiore.
Griezmann. Number 14, Lee Kangin.
Looking for the run.
Number 20,
Can he get it through?
Coming on the field,
Fiore.
number 22,
Owen.
Donadoni.
And
Number 11,
Owen! Now, who's going to be first to
number
this?
13,
Borussia
Park
Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. And that is a little undercooked. Fiore! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has a shot!
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 8, Rijkaard.
And we have our very first corner. And the finish! Park Ji-sung. Could move up a gear here. Massaro clipped into space. He's having a shot! Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And that is high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Stagecraft.
Massaro, he steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Park Ji-sung, he's found a way through. Ji-sung stood his... And the shot! He's kept it out just.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Header comes in! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Hussein really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Raul is in a really good position out wide. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tony. Well, that's beautifully weighted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That pass isn't the best.
There will be 3 minutes
No
at a
unnecessary
time.
risks, and the game is petering out here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
They've got to make this nice and quick. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar. Played into the box. Up he goes! And with that, the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Hello everybody, and please join me
The
in
end of the
wishing a
game. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, we're on the way.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
He's got away. Can he finish? Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
This is the time you need that pace.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's a promising position. Played it. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nielsen. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That was good alertness. Stood up well to him there. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's in on goal! And the pass is intercepted. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Hazard. Messi. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Nielsen. There will be a throw-in. He's in space and looking for options. Has a look up and drives it forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, well measured. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's got his cross in. Beckenbauer with the clearance. That's a little off target. Endrick! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Turns and goes back. Costa Curta. Rice. He's having a go! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Rice probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nielsen receives it in a wide position. Now it's Hazard. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he was alert to it. That pass isn't the best. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ball looks a good one. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely weighted ball. Probing pass. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Shifted it to the flank. Played into space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Azar. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! And he's heaved it away. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Danielson. And he's picked out the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Totti. Great chance! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking there.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far. This possibly the last play of the half. Now, who's going to be first to this? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick request today for
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Shoots! He scored! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the flag has stayed, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution.
To turn a deficit into a lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Borussia Dortmund have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And he's quick to get it clear again. Danielson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Romero wins the duel this time.
The attendance for this match
Looking
was
to play him in.
60,179.
Roberto Carlos. Well, it could be danger here. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 14, Lee Kangin. Number 9, Griezmann. Number 20, Danielson. Coming on the field, number 22, Donadoni. Number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 11, David Villa.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Donadoni. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bullish header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hussein certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hazard is flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal making another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Khan. And he was quick to react. That's been slipped through. David Villa.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7, Xabi Alonso.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Mbappe, there's the shot! They've scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
This is quite a battle.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What a throw in.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18, Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Stoichkov.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Roberto Carlos. Not the most convincing of passes. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's got full. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Here's the header!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
In with the challenge.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. David Villa gets flagged offside. Short changes him with that pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Neymar, it's Neymar! Well, that is remarkable. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. And he's worked it through. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. This time, surely! And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Beckenbauer tries to clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. Danielson. Throw in. Roberto Carlos. Nice control. Mbappe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Into the channel. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mehdi Benatia. He's a dominant one-on-one defender, Peter, and rock solid in the air too. Like most top-class defenders these days, he's comfortable on the ball and rarely resort...
Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Kilitshoy. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. That's an imaginative pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Danielson! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely shaped cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Xavi Alonso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. There's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish?
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Griezmann getting this one clear. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe looking to play him in. Kilitshoy looking to get on the end of this. And this is Nakamura! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. And there's Greengrass. Chance! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kilishoy looking to run onto it. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Cleared without complication. Xavi Alonso, he's in plenty of space here. Ball is over the line. Looking for options for movement. Danielson. Costa Curta does well to get it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Nakamura, it's Nakamura! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Costa Curta. Now he's got space here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Here's a shot! Played in by Nakamura. Shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Plays it out wide. Can he get onto this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was quick to react. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's good vision. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Delivered across. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Mbappe looking for the run. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Kilishoy couldn't squeeze it through. Kilishoy is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Danielson.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter.
Kilitsoy! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field, number 10, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name, takes a shot! Costa Curta clears it away. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any...
Rummenigge! Stoichkov. Nicely weighted ball. And he's well positioned here. That is great defending, so alert. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Aimed beyond the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. It's Van Basten! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is...
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Rafael van der Vaart.
And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa picks it up out wide. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. There's the header! And that is a truly outstanding save. Great vision. He's on it, can he get away? Nice looking ball. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Pinches it off him. Rummenigge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's an excellent interception. Zola. Lobbed in behind. Piqué. Pele. Marquez. And it's Ronaldinho. Now Davids. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Picked out brilliantly. Look at the and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
After 17 minutes is
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
Pedri! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
And the shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona find a position of shoots! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up...
It's Griezmann! He's got a goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
27 minutes is number 9, Antoine Griezmann.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Antoine Griezmann.
Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Takes a shot! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood And he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Zola, can he get onto this? Pele! Pele! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Danielson goes pelting down that left-hand side. Danielson! Pass isn't the best. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Ronaldinho, he's picked his way through. Incoming delivery, and that should get the job done. Danielson, and it's Ronaldinho. Pele could try cutting inside here. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Danielson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. It's a good foot in there.
Added time.
That is ended up in no man's land. Can he finish? This possibly the last play of the half. Terrific header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Zola aimed beyond the defence. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Shot could be on. It's Pele! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Shot, surely! This is their second corner of the game. Zola plays it short. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Showing great feet there. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Griezmann! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Xavi Alonso. Good ball, good take. Lee Kang in. Header! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Coming on the field, number 22.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And here's Eto'o, played out to the right. Showing good feet. Griezmann! Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta with the clearance. Pelé. Great, shooting chance!
The attendance for this match was 81,007. Substitution for Russia, number 9.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Coming on the field is number 13, Park Ji-sung.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Played back. No way through. Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Russia, number 7, Xabi Alonso.
But it's
Coming on
Thuram.
to replace him
And
is
here's Griezmann.
number
I've
8,
come loose.
Rijkaard.
Referee has just said play on. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitutions taking place.
Griezmann. And it's Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's in on chance for a shot! And it's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Out of play for a throw. Thuram cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. Griezmann. So he's having a shot! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from chance! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
It's Pelé!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini wins the duel this time. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's neat. Thuram has it in a wide position.
Substitution.
And that is masterful defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's cut it out. Chooses to go back. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played back in. Oh, well played, well played. Harrison chasing after it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Salah. That's a good ball out wide. They're urging him to shoot. And that is expertly dealt with. There's a sharp little ball here. Donadoni looking to run onto it. He is through here. Decent chance! Pass somewhat off target.
Was in this.
And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello, everybody, and quick
Any
announcement
reflections
now.
on what you've
We would like
seen,
to
Jim?
ask you
Well,
all to
Peter,
kindly stay
I
seated
really
if you're
couldn't.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture, as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. There's the whistle, and here we go. Howson making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Dembele gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good spread. Messi could try cutting inside here. Danielson, well, that pass isn't the best. Spread it left. And here's Messi. And this is Dembele. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! That has been knocked clear. That's the throw. Beckenbauer. That's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in goes steaming forward. Lee Kang-in. Griezmann! Plays it through. That has not gone well. Kante wins the duel this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nice looking ball. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Griezmann. Great vision. Adams gets a foot in here. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Nicely spread. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Minutes is number 11, Ousmane Dembele.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Zanetti crosses. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a really well-measured ball. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Now he's got space here. Adams calmly anticipates. Half an hour played now. And here's Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele's delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Oh, really well played.
Conte!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi Alonso. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Messi. And it's been played through. Danielson. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Neymar! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Dembele. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of Dembele! And there's the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And we're off again.
Japan really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
He won't be happy with that one. Lee Kang-in is in a really good position out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Griezmann. Now it's Neymar. Over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Khan sends that a long way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need...
It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! A finish of true class! It is no contest, it is a landslide.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Manchester United. Neymar! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
60,810.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't...
And Messi! It's anyone's ball now.
Substitution for Japan. Number 20, Danielson. Number 9, Griezmann.
In by Messi.
Coming on the field.
Defending of the
22,
desperate variety.
Donadoni. Number 30,
Japan still have the cards to affect this game.
Substitution in progress.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Donadoni. Gets a good foot in there. Adams
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's away. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, important interception.
Conte. Driving forward, played out to the left flank.
Yamal gets into some space.
Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Donadoni.
A good play on the left-hand side here.
Conte.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Donadoni in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No way through. Knocks it into space. Now it's Owen. Now it's Griezmann.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Japan. Number 14, Lee Canyon. Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field,
slung wide.
number 11, David Villa. Number 21, Stoichkov. Number 8, Rijkaard. Substitution.
Five minutes left on the clock. And this is Van Basten.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. He's having a shot!
He's scored!
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 87 minutes,
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Just eases him off the ball.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iniesta crosses. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on.
Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. He is through here.
And that's it.
A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Japan against Ajax.
It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. And we're underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Now it's Maradona. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's being urged to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple, they have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, good take in a good area. He won't be happy with that one. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to play it through. Played out to the right. Chance to deliver. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Threads one in. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Tries to pass it through. And it's Messi. It's Schneider! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ajax with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. Nicely weighted ball. Bullish header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Lee Kang-in can see things, others simply cannot. Japan yet to have an attempt on goal. And no, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Messi. And here's Maradona. And this is Messi. He's played it long. Xavi Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Van Basten! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Ajax have taken the lead. Listen, when it face to face with the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Real chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Basten. Zanetti gets into some space. Oh, it's played into the area. Messi looking for the run. Adams gets across to intercept that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes short and sharp. Shot a goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
No, again there's no way through. And it's Schneider. That's an imaginative pass. That's a decent clearance. Ajax have their second corner now. Schneider goes short. Shot could be... It's Neymar! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maradona. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zanetti for Messi. Now it's Maradona.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Big chance, corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Schneider with the short one. And he's cut it out. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Schneider. Maradona. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Maradona. And this is Van Basten. That has been slung wide. Denilson. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Maradona. Ajax are looking to break at pace. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Picked out brilliantly. He might be in here. Can he finish? Messi!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Denilson proves just a little bit too strong. Maradona has created one goal already. Ambitious ball here. Denilson. Oh, they could be caught out here. Denilson is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Number 9, Griezmann. Number 14.
Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Denilson. Coming on the field.
Schneider.
Number 22, Donadoni. Number 11.
Van Basten, and he's running through.
Number 13.
He's great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Driving on and making good progress. And the finish! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Ajax are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Now it's Park Ji-sung. Baresi. And they can counter here. Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. Now who's going to be first to this? He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Messi. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10.
Baresi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Number 21.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Park Ji-sung. Stoichkov receives it in a wide position. Decent chance! Messi.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Schneider. He's got away. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! And it's Roberto Carlos. Japan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now, can they get him away?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's nice.
2 minutes added time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
It's Maradona! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Ajax are at... And that's that. Japan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Japan desperately failing to impose themselves.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chips it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Howson. Kukcu. And back to the goalkeeper. Now Howson. And it's Gusto. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Hazard. And that could set him on his way. Hazard. And it's Kukcu. Guangdong United getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. He is through here! Hazard. It's Lampard. Kaka. It's a really well-measured ball. Might be shot, surely! He's delivered all right! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Aimed in towards the centre. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Hazard. Lampard. Kaká. He's on it. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Griezmann. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Kaka. It's their second corner of the game. Kukcu goes short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Griezmann. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the ball is out of play. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kaká. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for a runner. Kaká conjures time and space where few can. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Hazard. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Danielson, he's picked his way, and a chance! It's there! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Guangdong United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Danielson. Oh no, what has happened here? Danielson is flagged offside. Kaká. Kaká making good progress on the right-hand side. He's through here. Oh, what a pass! Gusto gets into some space. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello everybody.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Messi, he has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Howson did well to stay calm there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Lampard! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nicely weighted ball. Lampard. Oh, such a clever touch. Griezmann did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Lee Canyon. Number 20, Danielson.
Howson.
Number 9, Griezmann.
Gusto
Coming on the field,
pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Number 22, Donadoni. Number 11, David Villa. Number 13, Park Ji-sung.
Kukçu.
Martinez, given the lift of his goal.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming delivery. It's a mighty effort!
Was
Their attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Fiore certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. That's good play.
And he's had it nicked away.
Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's got away.
Fiore.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Searching pass he's played there.
And it's Kaka. And he's intervened well there.
Probing pass. Guangdong United still have the cards to affect this game. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Howson calmly anticipates.
Gusto.
And it's Kaka. Just about up to 75 minutes. Threads one in. David Villa is in a really good position out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Guangdong United really can't be faulted for their attitude.
Martinez! Goal! And they've got their lead back. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 18, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 21, Stoichkov. Number 17, Erling Haaland.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Now it's Ribery.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ribery gets into a good position. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Now it's Villa.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Villa clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Mario Gila clears it away. Good take, and is he in? Oh, right place, right time. And the shot! Has another go! Cleared away. Stoichkov. Great vision. David Villa looking to run onto it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And Ribéry! And that is the last effort of the game. Guangdong United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise his appetite and attitude.
It is! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pires clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Roberto Carlos. Perez. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Xabi Alonso gets good distance on it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. He's picked his way through. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Batistuta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the right. Now it's Perez. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Now there's the clearance. Buriram United are looking to go forward now. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Buriram United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos. It's a searching pass. Puyol cuts it out. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Snyder. Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to play it through. To Nielsen.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Costa Curta. And it's Griezmann. Howson gets over and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Neatly clipped into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Villa. David Villa puts his foot on the gas. That's a lovely, neat pass. To Nielsen. Oh, that is a nice touch. Over to the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Costa Curta clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Batistuta. Very nicely done. Danielson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Baresi gets it clear. Oh, what has happened here?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot! Aimed beyond the defence. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Likanin! And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Threads one in. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good ball, good take. Cleared without complication. And smartly reclaimed. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Shoots! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Xavi Alonso, played out to the left flank. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Buriram United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Lobbed in behind. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Danielson. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that's beautifully weighted. So much time and space here. Tries to thread one through. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Snyder! And
He has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio de jugadores.
So their fourth corner of the game. He's got full. They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's had a hit! They're going to be quick to recover this. Backward it goes. And it's Rijkaard. A probing pass. Xabi Alonso is there, and he can get that clear. Buriram United still have the cards to affect this game. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Messi. David Villa looking for a runner. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. David Villa receives it in a wide. David Villa! Oh, terrible. And another try! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? David Villa picks it up out wide. There's the shot! He has done it! And they are right back within touch! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Buriram United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Nicely worked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Kajolu. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's delightful. It's run loose here. David Villa. That's good vision. Rijkaard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, he certainly...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! The breakthrough strike! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
He's having a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, an early test for the keeper.
Messi! Looking for options for movement. Hit into the middle. And he thumps it clear. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good spread. To Nielsen. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Xabi Alonso. Dembele. Just eases him off. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. And he's whipped it across. He rises! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Buriram United with the corner. They're first. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Looking for a run-up. That has not gone well. Haaland chasing after it. Messi. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Out towards the flank. He's on it, can he get away? A lot. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's looking wide. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Messi shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Buriram United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot could be on, and he's on his way. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Haaland. That's a cute ball. And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan are having a ball here. Milan have reclaimed it. No way through, so back it comes. Good chance here! Oh, almost a sixth!
Rodri, probably.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. There's the start of the second half. Buriram United didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And it's Bellingham. Rodri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Played through into space. Played into space out wide. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. In he goes again. Yamal. It's Kimmich. Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Kimmich. It's a promising position. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's made its way to him. And they're back on the ball again. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Griezmann. Number 14, Lee Canyon.
Danielson.
Coming on the field, number 22, Donadoni. Number 11.
Still no way through.
David
The
Villa.
defending here is
The attendance for
resolute.
this match was 29,830.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball.
Danielson. He's had a shot! And back it goes.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
AC Milan could counter here.
Gets a good foot in there.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
And it's Messi. Buriram United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's picked out the run. Danielson. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, nice touch. Haaland is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Saka considers his
Danielson.
options.
Number 10.
Oh, super ball.
Messi.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Park Ji-sung.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Stoichkov. Stoichkov proves just a little bit too strong.
Picked out, and the shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Corner number 2 then. Dembele getting this one clear. Lobbed in behind. Real chance! They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 87 minutes is number 5.
Buriram United playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Park Ji-sung. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's being urged to takes a shot! Buriram United have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Dembele. That's a good run down the left. Dembele.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Borough
Just a quick
United
request today
desperately
for everybody
failing
to please
to
kindly
impose themselves on
remove
the
any
game.
cars
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick.
And that is and it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without complication. De Bruyne.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
He could be in here. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Danielson
Is wide and looking to get onto this. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne. Good take, and is he in? And the shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
Terrible pass. Adams getting this one clear. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that's a very... Messi! This time, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Good ball, good take. It's Van Basten! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Mbappe duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lee Kang-in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is great defending, so alert. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's a sharp little ball here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And it's Azar. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's found a way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they're back on the ball again. Lee Kang-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot's on here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has just cruising. They are cruising. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead.